Okay, this is a cable pullover, predominantly going to be for the lats. That's what we're working on here. So we're using a dual setup. So we got two ropes. We got the prime mid bar, so mid-range width bar here. You can go a little bit wider as well. It's all dependent on the person. So again, we have the advantage here of adjusting these inwards or out. What you don't want is that you're in a too wide position where you're pulling here. The elbow's further away from the midline of the body. Think the midline being here. So we're kind of getting something that's going to match Perry's shoulder width, which is going to be the mid bar, and it's going to go to the end of the bar. You can see where the attachment is. So we set up ourselves first. The most important thing is to get a fully lintoned lat. So we're going to go into more stretch position. So step back from the stack. So he's going to reach away from himself here. So he's trying to reach, think of not this way, but allowing the lat to get pulled into that linton position. So you can see here it's in a linton position. Now as he starts his first movement, core is on, he's going to drive that down towards the floor, initiating through the lat, and as he comes through, he's going to pull that chest up slightly and just go past that midline. Again, we don't want any change here really in the shoulder where it's falling forward, and allow that weight to pull the lat into the linton position. So fully stretched lat, drive down and then back, pull the chest up and get that fully shortened position. So you're holding at the end, you're getting a maximally shortened lat. Again, forward, control, fully lintoned, pull down towards the floor, pull the chest up, go slightly past the body. Some people have a little bit more range here, they can go a little bit further, but it'll be only millimeters. And again, we just want to see no change in the shoulder. So one more time, driving down towards the floor, starting to pull that chest up and pulling past that midline, lat is shortened, and then back into that linton position. So that's a dual pullover. You can do that with a slightly wider bar depending on the width of the structure of the person. Shoulder width is where we want to kind of be. Keeping the, it's okay if it's slightly inside or slightly outside, but you don't want a big deviation. So if he's starting that exercise with his two cables in here, that's going to be way too narrow for him. He's going to be internally rotated at the start. So we need to look at the person and look at what the shoulder width is and match that profile. So your shoulder width, you can match it easily by doing that, and you know yourself how far away you are from that shoulder. I could even come in a slight bit to one notch inside, which would be slightly better for me. So the variation of that is just dependent on the person and the size of their structure. But that is a dual rope pullover from a cable machine.